welcome. Second quarter and October 19th. So I'm filming this today for Monday, but I'm going to put it under Tuesday's folder. I wanted to go over some basics for you. So everything we are doing this week goes towards the second quarter goals. So I'm going to be emailing you guys hopefully by Wednesday because you have a goal sheet you're going to fill out with your grade that you got for the class. My kids in class, we're going to be going over like DRA and stars and stuff. But your grade that you're going to get is going to get emailed to you from my class. In addition, report cards go out this week. Parent-teacher conferences are Monday. And so we have a busy week. But one thing that I have assigned for you this week is your very first goal and your very first project towards quarter two, and that's our book project. So basically what a book project is that you have a few options. For virtual students, you have 4 options. For in-person students, you have 3 options. So the first option is you can create a scene in a box, and I realize that some of these are like childrenish books, but I think as 8th graders, you guys can take these and make them so much better than any time before. So, and if you are not aware, if you are a virtual student, you are still required to read 20 minutes a day. Why 20 minutes a day? Maybe you hate reading. 20 minutes a day will help your vocabulary improve. It'll help your test scores improve. It'll help you sound more intelligent when you talk to people, and it will help you like have background knowledge and help you succeed in lots of different things other than just a reading class, okay? So I suggest you find a good book. I've signed you all up for the library. If you need suggestions, I'm going to start trying to put like more book recommendations on what I recommend that kids read every day, since we are now doing some choice books in here, so you guys can also have those options. So for it, you're going to do one of these options. The first one is a shoebox, where you're going to take a shoebox and you're going to make it like a scene in a box. Some of us did that. We did that a few years ago with The Outsiders. Like they did like the fountain scene, and they created the fountain out of paper or whatever. The other thing is you can do a cereal box report, where you take a cereal box and you cover it with paper and you redesign the cover and you put all this other information on the side. You can also do a poster. And if you are virtual and you want to do one of those options, what you'll do is you'll just take a picture of it and send it to me. The other option is if you are a virtual student, you can do a slideshow. But here's my deal with slideshows. Number 1, do not make it boring. Nobody wants to look at a boring like slideshow white page. Oh, this is authored, this is this. If you are making a slideshow, I want to see like transitions. I want to see it fancy. I want to see that you put time and effort in, because kids in class are getting 3 days worth of time period to work on this. That means I expect a lot of you. If I give you class period to work on it, I expect a lot out of you. So all projects, this applies to everyone, virtual or not. All projects should cover major or minor characters. So those are your big characters, your small characters. So if you're doing one over, let's say, if you haven't seen this, is a great movie, Hocus Pocus, which is the book that I'm reading. It's actually a sequel. It includes the original, but then goes on to the sequel. I would include things like Max and Allison, but I would also include like the side characters like the witches, but also like Billy. If I'm doing it over the book or The Lion King, for example, I would have Timon and Pumbaa in there. They're minor characters. They are not Simba and Nala and Scar and Mufasa. Okay, but I would mention all of those that apply. You also must include major events in the book and the plot and conflict. So the conflict of this book is the witches are out and they're trying to eat their souls, right? You could have your conflict be, if you're in Lion King, like Simba thinks he killed his dad and he's running away from the Pride Lands because he thinks he's cursed and yada yada. You're going to have a description of the setting and how it impacted the story. And last but not least, you're going to have a personal review of the book. So you can say, I really like this book. I don't like this book. I give it 4 stars. But I want you to be elaborate with this. I do not want this to be some basic, simple thing. Like, I want you to put effort in. My suggestions for time were today, I expected kids to, like, kind of get some ideas, get ideas of what supplies they're going to need. Tuesday, my kids in person are going to start working on their physical product. Wednesday, they're going to have finished time to work on it. And Thursday, I'm actually not giving kids time in class. They're just going to turn it in. Now, with that being said, on the back of this, and digitally you have this document, is the rubric. In order to get all your points, you must show me that you've read the book. You also must describe the setting and explain how it relates to the conflict. You must also cover the main characters, and you must talk about the plot and give at least 3 major events. And then in addition, one thing you are getting graded on is neatness and how neat and how beautiful it looks. The other things we are doing this week. In class, we are starting a play, and I wish many of you were here so that you guys could be part of that. But if not, you are welcome to read it with us. Just email me and I will send you a copy of the PDF. It is called 12 Angry Men, and it is available on YouTube. If you want to just watch it, you can. It's kind of older-ish, but it's really a fun thing to do in class. We are also thinking about possibly reading The Hunger Games as a class in here, and if we do so, I would like you to contribute if you want to. And there are some little assignments throughout the week. If you check, let me see. If you check Buzz, please make sure you guys do your check-ins. It's a place for me to figure out what's going on with you and to see like how you're doing. If you check Buzz, on here I have given you a little calendar. I tell you what we're doing. So today we did catch-up day, introduction to project, reading notebook day 1. That's another thing is with your reading that you're supposed to be doing every day, you are doing a reading notebook. And so it's this quick 5-question little thing. Please make sure that I have access to that. I've had many kids that are in person turn that in and they didn't have access, or I didn't have access. Wednesday, you're going to be goal setting, reflecting on the quarter, how you can improve. Also still doing a reading notebook. And I'm going to go on a little spiel here. If you are not reading in class or outside of class, like your reading level is going to go down. And it's going to make going to high school much harder, especially if you're in a pre-AP class. You need to keep that reading level up. You need to keep improving your vocabulary, including your reading, and just making yourself a stronger reader is going to have a better result. Lastly, guys, this class is just like put effort in. And those of you who are not putting effort in, your grade reflects that. And that makes me upset because to me, effort equals respect. And so when you guys don't turn anything in, like I get really frustrated because I can't do anything about that. I can help you with a lot of things, but I can't be like, nah, do your work. I'm not a parent. I'm not your parent, but I can help you with any of your work you want me to do. Okay. I cannot parent you and be on you and text you every day and tell you to do your work. Like you're in 8th grade, you guys got to figure that out. You got to set your time management if you're going to be virtual. Okay. The rest of the week, Thursday, we're going to be doing projects. We're doing reading notebook. In class, we're going to be starting reading 12 Angry Men that day. And then on Friday, you guys have a lesson on tone and mood. And I think there's a setting lesson on, setting lesson is on Thursday. So there's a lesson about setting the location of your book. And then Friday is a tone and mood lesson. Every day from now on, until we are into a different unit, you are going to be doing a reading notebook. That is where you read and you reflect on your reading. I expect full sentences. I expect effort. I just see effort. That's what respect means to me. That's very important to me. If you have questions, feel free to email me, apittman@wmsd.net. Thank you. Bye.